Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 7 a.m. Motivation Hour. I'm your host, Welvin Omar Salam, from Eco Entrepreneurs, and we are glad to be up this morning. Glad to be up this morning. Uh, Got up, cleaned my house with my wife, felt great, prayed with the kids. Now they're back to bed, and now it's just time to motivate ourselves. Uh, you know, after after I shower up, there's something that I like to do. I like to go smell an oil. I have different oils. Just sharing something personal because this what motivates me. It inspires me, actually. We talked yesterday about inspiration and motivation being so close together. This inspires me. Keeps me happy. For some reason, it's like it's an oil, right? And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he loved oils. He loved the smell of oils. So this one is very light. Um, it smells almost sweet. And so I keep a rack of oils here. I even have a little cologne here, but I try not to do the cologne because of the alcohol content and it's abrasive on the skin, but the oils, they're more moisturizing and natural. And I like to get them from if I can from Saudi Arabia. Okay. Now, oud. Oud is a very good one as well. Um, if you ever get a chance to smell it. I also have Nang Champa, and that's a very good one as well. Um, Now we are going to get into our motivation. Yesterday we took a turn. I don't know if you were on, but I was on, and I had to like dip out every once in a while because like it just kept going and going and going. I mean, we were there 4 hours and 20 minutes. That was not the motivational hour, okay? I admit. But if you got a positive vibe from it, if you got a good message from it, you know, uh, then great. But we're trying to keep it within 1 hour, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, okay? And we want to try to remain consistent. No more try. We want to remain consistent. We will remain consistent, okay? God willing. Now, um, I usually put on alpha waves to improve my memory for super intelligence. Um, we'll put that on. Let's share our screen. Share screen, share sound, share optimized video. And you're gonna put me in there too. And what's this? Ah, now I'm not on the video. Okay, I'll do that one. I like that one better. So the video's to my right, and oh, I mean the shared screen is to my right, and I am here. That's better. I like that one better. That way I'm not covering up the content. Okay, so we're gonna put on, and sometimes I put on multiple videos at the same time. Like I'll have alpha waves in the back or theta waves. They do different things. And there are also it says alpha waves, theta waves, and there's another wave out there that I like to use as well. And they, one's for memory, one's for you know, actual cognizant awareness, to, study better and things like that. So I understand how sound resonates, based on the wavelength, uh and the frequency. Once I read up on it, then I can always keep that going. All right, so we're going to exit out of all of these. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't play it. I didn't play it. Where did it go? Do 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 do. All right, here we go. Let's bring this back. We're gonna keep this low. There we are. Whew, that's nice. I did rain one time, a heavy stormy night, and a torrential rainstorm with heavy, very huge thunder. And a thunderstorm sounds for sleeping. Very calming. And now this is not the soothing hour. This is the motivational hour. But as I said, inspiration and motivation go together. And this is very inspiring. Something to look forward to when you wake up. Um, yeah, so this is the third time us casting going live on the motivational hour. And another thing, Alex Harmozy. I'm going to give a shout out to Alex Harmozy for opening up um his marketing channel, you know, and getting us all in school, because the reason I'm in school is because I saw Alex Harmozy on an ad, right? And it was interesting. I was like, who's this guy? I saw his face before, but I don't know who he is. He looks very upbeat, very pumped up, not just physically, but like his mental. He's like there. He's aware. He's inviting you. He's interested in your success. And I was like, that's what I resonate with. I want to do that. I want to make sure that I'm inviting people that um that I can motivate, that I can inspire. And that's what he did for me that day. And that was only a week ago. I've only been on school for 1 week. And I'm building a community on there. So let's take 1 second. I'm gonna go to my community. Okay. And thank you for joining, by the way. It is called Eco Entrepreneurs. Okay. And I did type it right. And I'm going to keep typing it. So it's www.school.com/eco entrepreneurs 8734. This is our community. We have an icebreaker challenge for all new members. And that icebreaker challenge ends in 5 days. So get in while you can fit in, okay? We also have Go Green tips. Now these are simple ways to make your business more sustainable. And that's very, very, very important. And we also have business ideas. Now I haven't put anything in the business ideas yet, okay? Because that's a very, very tedious subject. When we put a business idea in there, it's like a think tank. And I'm going to change that from business ideas to business think tank, so that you can go in there and you can actually, I'm going to have a non-disclosure agreement, right? And we can go in there and we can work on business ideas together. Okay. I think that's going to be life-changing, because there are people who know how to run business, but don't have ideas. There are people who have ideas that don't know how to run business. So I'm putting them together so we can all function as one cohesive body. Even though we're from different organizations, may have different communities, but we can work on something together. And I believe that collaboration is one of the key mechanisms and one of the catalysts for social, economical, and even ecological change if we work together. Yeah, just wanted to say that. These are our leaderboards. That's me. That's Life Coach Rob from Pure Life Mindset. Go check out his community. This is Christina Williamson. Okay. And they're trailblazing. They are trailblazing. All right. And yeah, here's our about. We have 11 members. Eco Entrepreneurs Community is a dynamic platform where sustainability meets personal and business growth. We empower entrepreneurs to thrive financially, mentally, physically, and environmentally. So we couldn't leave that part out. And I find that that's not included in the physical, financial, mental trio. It's a quadrilogy. It's not a trilogy, it's a quadrilogy. But I always see environmentally left out. We're always focusing on us, our money, us, our mind, us, our bodies. But where do we live? In a house? Okay, where do we live? On this block? Where do we live? In this community? Where do we live? In this city? In this state? In this country? On this continent? But we live on this planet. Eventually, if you zoom out, you know, you zoom out, pinch to zoom out, you can see we all live on this one earth. And that's the ultimate thing we can do as far as environmentally, not just, rake our yard or not just mow our grass, but go and plant a tree in another country. It takes $1. And I'm gonna be straight up front with you, and I'm gonna be very transparent. It takes $1. And we utilize our partners at One Tree Planted. I'm gonna go over there to them in a minute and let you see what they're all about. So, continuing, uh, we empower our focus is on educate or integrating, eco-friendly practices with self-development, helping you build a successful, purpose-driven business while making a positive impact on the planet. Here you'll find collaborative opportunities to co-create, right? Did I say that? Share ideas and contribute to a greener future through engaging discussions, expert insights from myself and from the other admins that we'll be adding, and practical tools which we create in the back office. I have a lot of practical tools in the back office, and we create software as well in one of my other companies that we'll be bringing in. We foster an environment where innovation, sustainability, and growth go hand in hand. Whether you're seeking financial freedom, personal well-being, or ways to restore the environment, this community provides the support and resources and you need to succeed. So yes, we are tree hugging corporate. We're tree hugging business owners, not just business owners. Tree hugging serial entrepreneurs, meaning yes, we have more than one business. Yes, we do. So I have a specific target audience in mind, not just business owners, not just tree huggers, not just business owning tree huggers, but serial entrepreneurs that are tree huggers. That's my aim, to make sure I embrace that community. That is my ideal person that I want to work with in this community. I'm laser focused, and if you know anyone that has more than one business and loves the earth, send them to Eco Entrepreneurs. All right. Join us to learn strategies for sustainable business, personal growth, and environmental restoration, all within a supportive and innovative community of like-minded individuals. All right. So now that we've read that, these are our members. Okay. And here's our calendar. Yes, we have 7 a.m. motivation every single day. Here's our classroom. We have how to go green in your company. Want to make your company more eco-friendly but unsure where to begin? This course offers practical steps to implement it. How to grow financially. 101. This is like that base course, okay? It's designed to shift your mindset and equip you with practical tools to break free from financial myths, okay? And that one, excuse me, that one is free. All right. 1 second. and take control of your wealth building journey. Based on principles rooted in truth, this course helps you understand the importance of time, value, and intentional actions in creating financial freedom. That one is free. In fact, I might go a step further and say you get that at level 2. Okay? That's a level unlock. How to grow financially. That's a level unlock. You have to get to level 2. I mean, it only takes 5 points. Comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. In fact, there's no sharing. Oh, this is a private community. So comment and like, comment and like. Interact on the community. I post up there. I post. Okay. Now I also have how to automate your computer to work while you sleep. I created this back in 2020, 4 years ago. Uh, uh, a program called Wally. All right. And works while you sleep. Just as I said. Now, I'll show you how to program your computer to work while you sleep. And it's super efficient. It's a $97 course, but when you're done, you're gonna know exactly how to work while you sleep. And I think that's the goal of everybody, to make money in your sleep. So if you're making money during the day, you might be able to make money while you sleep. Okay? I'm not there's no guarantees here. I don't know what you do, but this will mimic what you do. It will. It will. Okay? Yeah, we can go in the introduction. It's fine. Yep. Now you have over here a 9-day masterclass, how to grow your brand. Excuse me. How to automate your computer while you sleep is a comprehensive course designed to help you streamline repetitive computer tasks with powerful automation techniques. You'll learn the secrets of efficient workflows that automate everything from data entry to content management, freeing up your time for more important work or allowing your computer to work for you overnight. Ideal for entrepreneurs looking to maximize productivity with minimal effort and hands-off automation. And we also have we also have the 9-day masterclass on how to grow your brand for entrepreneurs. Okay. Now this is $997. This is our masterclass. Okay, it's 9 days. How to grow your brand as an entrepreneur's masterclass is comprehensively designed to help you build a powerful, recognizable brand. You'll learn to craft your brand's vision, voice, and visual identity, led by myself. And you'll maintain consistency across platforms, engage your audience effectively through interactive sessions. Excuse me, through interact. Yeah, it is sessions. I didn't do lessons. Change that. It is sessions. Through interactive sessions and practical exercises, you'll gain the tools to create a strong brand presence that resonates with your customers and drives business success. Perfect for startups and established businesses alike. Okay. And yeah, those are our courses. So you have how to grow green in your company. That's immediately available as soon as you join Eco Entrepreneurs. Want to make your company more eco-friendly but unsure where to begin? This course offers practical steps to implement sustainable practices in your business. Learn how to reduce energy use, minimize waste, develop a green supply chain, and engage employees in environmental initiatives. Discover how going green can lower costs, meet regulations, and boost your brand. Perfect for business leaders and staff eager to make a positive environmental impact. Lead your company toward a sustainable future. Now that also gets me to share something else with you. We are putting together currently. We have eco entrepreneurs, but now we're gonna put together something for corporations, because this does not align. Eco entrepreneurs don't align. It doesn't align with the target audience of corporations like Microsoft or Oracle or Google or they're not entrepreneurs anymore. They've made it. They've scaled. They've expanded. They're global. So right now in eco entrepreneurs, I'm talking to people that are small business owners. I'm talking to people who are startups, tech startups. Um, People that are like solopreneurs, things like people like that. But that's eco entrepreneurs. But when we get into corporations like McDonald's and Starbucks and Wegner's, uh, these corporations they need to be sustainable too. In fact, they're consistently looking for ways to become more sustainable because it cut costs. Number one, it cut costs. It's a tax write-off. They are viewed to the public eye in a way where it's more beneficial for their company, for their corporation. They're able to expand into 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 other countries easier because they are environmentally friendly. And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. There are many benefits to a corporation that have many locations. Uh, the impact, I would say, moreover, the impact um, of acquiring the knowledge that eco corporates would have um, is more aligned to a global reforestation campaign, a global carbon offset campaign, a global energy reduction campaign because of the amount of facilities around the world that these corporations have. uh, it would drive a deeper impact. Um, so that's why I'm going to create it. And I'm going to reach out to these corporations until they start reaching out to me to come aboard eco corporates. So that was just a little shout out to the future initiative of eco entrepreneurs. Um, and school is where I'm going to do it. Thank you, Alex and Sam Neal. All right, let's go ahead and jump into. I'm 23 minutes in talking about the eco entrepreneurs. Well, I mean, it was motivation for me. Um, I do love this time in the morning. Um, it's just something about it, you know? You get to breathe. We do our box breathing in the morning. Um, let's write a little something about box breathing. Where are we at here? Community. We're just gonna write something. General discussion. Box breathing. Have you tried box breathing? Please let us know your count. I tried inhale 4 counts, exhale, no, inhale 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale 4 counts, and hold for 4 counts. Repeat 10 times. Simple, impactful, necessary. All right, let's put us a GIF in there. I like putting a little GIF in there. This is going to be breathing. And a post doesn't have to be crazy. A post doesn't have to be, um, you know, a sonnet or an epic. It just has to be super intentional. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's go. Post. Oh darn. We didn't send this to all our members. Should have sent it. Hold on, let's go back. Chat box breathing. 1 second. Let's delete that. There's no way to send it to everybody. Okay, so FYI, for all my admins in the future, there's no way to send it to all our members. There's no way to send it to all our members after we post it. So we gotta click that little button. Admins can only. Oh, okay. Well, I shouldn't have deleted it. Darn. Have you tr tried box breathing yet? Okay. And we're gonna put our GIF in there of breathing. Did I do that right? Breathing. There we go. I like that guy. All right, let's do that one. All right. Do 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 do. Post. Done. All right, so that's in there. And okay, I said we were going to go to eco entrepreneurs, so let's do our go green tips. Actually, let's create another. Going to create another hmm, another category. We're going to call this one this one's going to be called partners. Eco partners. Okay. A list of partners we partnerships we currently hold with eco-friendly companies. Get yours on the list. Okay. So now when we post in here, we can just go here and click on, huh? What happened? There we are. I'll click on Eco Partners and we're going to type in our planting partner is 1 tree planted. And go in here. There's a 1 tree planted. I was wondering what went wrong, so I put one E in here. That's why. All right, so these are our planning partners. And as you can see, they've been doing this for a while now. So I can see all the way back to 2019, their impact up to current day 2024. Let's go back to 2019. So this is their planting report. Let's go into it. Now, just 6 years old, One Tree Planted has doubled and tripled in size year over year since its inception, starting with a project of just 20,000 back in 2014. Our little charity has now grown to be one of the largest and most recognized tree planting organizations in North America and around the world. As a nonprofit environmental charity, we are dedicated to making it easier for individuals and businesses to give back to the environment. Make sure that I'm on the right microphone. Okay. Create healthier climate, protect biodiversity, and help reforestation efforts around the world. Thanks to our amazing supporters and business partners, One Tree Planted has been able to plant more trees than ever. In 2019, our supporters donated over $5 million, enough to plant 4,010,962 trees this year. The rest will be planted by early 2020. That's over 50% more than last year. 220 volunteer planting events in 2019. 30,756 hectares restored. 18 countries across our global regions. Let's go ahead and play that video.
If you've turned on the news recently, you will have seen stories like this.
In Australia, embers are raining down on many communities.
Indonesia has declared a state of emergency in 5 provinces.
Jarring photos and videos of the flames tearing through the Amazon.
Wildfire situation in California.
Vast wildfires in Siberia.
At One Tree Planted, we like to focus on the positives. Despite all of the bad news, your tree planting efforts over the last year have been incredible. Your response to these disasters and the broader climate crisis are getting bigger and more impactful every month. Here's what you achieved in 2019.
No, don't have a meltdown over influencer marketing. Popular Pays got everything.
You planted 4 million trees and have already committed to planting 6.4 million in 2020. You turned farmland to forest in the Amazon rainforest. You recovered burnt land in British Columbia, California, Peru, Indonesia, and Australia. You helped save endangered killer whales in the Pacific Northwest, and most importantly, you got outdoors and helped restore your local environment. We don't dwell on the bad stories, we respond to them. And you came out in your thousands for our Earth Day events, to Climate Week in New York, and to Plant a Tree Day. You attended events in over 100 cities around the world. You planted trees, you got your hands dirty, and you picked up trash. And collectively, you made an enormous impact both locally and globally. More trees means more projects to manage. So here at One Tree Planted, our team grew from 5 to 20 people in 2019. And we're working hard to ensure that your trees are planted in quality projects with high survival rates. To achieve this, we established partnerships with the World Resources Institute and the US Forest Service to ensure that our projects are verifiable and closely monitored. 2019 was the year that the world woke up to the climate crisis. It was also the year that One Tree Planted truly arrived on the world stage. We're still only 6 years old, but we want to lead the charge in global reforestation. So let's make 2020 the year that we turn the tide on environmental destruction. We honestly couldn't do any of this without you, and we couldn't be more grateful for your inspirational efforts to restore the world's forests. So from the whole team here at One Tree Planted, we want to say thank you to everyone who planted trees in 2019 and to our entire community of tree co-warriors who are coming along with us on this journey.
That was awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's keep it going. I want to see what they did in the next year. Oh wait, let's keep going. So Cities for Forests. Cities for Forests is a commitment by municipalities around the world to integrate forests and sustainable development into their city planning. This year, we partner with them to plant trees in urban areas around the world. U.S. U.S. Forest Service Department of Agriculture. One Tree Planted is now an official reforestation partner of the United States Forest Service, USFS, a rare privilege reserved for a very few organizations due to rigorous standards. It means we will be working with the USFS to restore and create resilient forest ecosystems on public lands from coast to coast in national parks in the United States. They are also partnering with the World Resources Institute. In 2019, our partnership with the World Resources Institute, or WRI, really took off. As a leader in the world of conservation, WRI is critical for ensuring we have plenty of quality projects around the world. For 2020, we are going to contribute collaborating and planting trees, as many trees as necessary. That's what I'm talking about. 2019, by the numbers. One Tree Planted has planted projects in 4 global regions: North America, Latin America, Africa, and Asia. Within these regions, in 2019, we had projects in 17 different countries. Planting trees in each of these regions comes with its own diverse benefits, challenges, and rewards, and every reforestation project has its own unique impact on forests, communities, animals, and the overall planet. Project highlights. The Peruvian Amazon. Peru contains the second largest section of the Amazon rainforest after Brazil. As such, the country is home to over 20,000 known species of plants and animals, approximately 1/4 of which are endemic, placing it among the top 10 megadiverse countries. Our project in Peru took place within the buffer zone of the Tambopata National Reserve, adjacent to Bahuaja Sonin National Park. Some of the land where the trees were planted was formerly leased by large agribusiness operations. These businesses tore up large sections of private land to plant unsustainable crops that damaged the land. After harvesting, they left the land degraded for locals to clean up. Working with farmers and conservationists, this project emphasizes restoring the land through the practice of agroforestry, planting cacao trees, other fruit-bearing species. The companion trees creates a socially, economically, and environmentally sustainable solution to restore the land and livelihoods of the impacted communities. This project spans 3 years and looks to plant close to 500,000 trees, 260,000 of which were planted in 2019. This is one of my favorites. Project Orca, or Protect the Orca. In collaboration with Promise the Pod, One Tree Planted is repairing critical watersheds and planting lots of trees to help bring back the endangered southern resident orca from the brink of extinction. Also known as killer whales, orcas are an icon of the Pacific Northwest, but their population has been decreasing, with only 73 individual whales left in the region. One of the biggest threats to the orca's survival is an ever-decreasing supply of Chinook salmon, a staple of their diet, which amounts to about 80% of their caloric intake. Salmon numbers are declining as deforestation and pollution degrade their spawning ground, ultimately impacting the amount of salmon available for the orcas. Tree planting and restoring riparian zones, the areas where land meets river or stream, across the Pacific Northwest is a simple and effective solution for protecting and increasing salmon stocks, as well as filtering out runoff pollution that ends up in the ocean. This helps not only the salmon, but also reduces the amount of pollution that ends up in the ocean. The restoration initiative launched in 2019 with 115 trees planted, including Orca Recovery Day, when hundreds of volunteers planted 5,300 trees in one day. In total, we are contributing over 1 million trees to this effort and are looking forward to getting our hands dirty in 2020. Empowering women farmers in Rwanda. In 2019, we completed 3 separate projects in Rwanda, all of which centered around agroforestry. The first was with a women-led co-op that planted 35,000 fruit-producing trees. The second, a group of students who planted 9,000 trees as a part of an initiative to fight poverty. And the third was with farmers who planted 60,000 trees to produce sustainable coffee. Let me stop there, guys. Do you see what's happening? Do you see what's happening? I see a way to end hunger. Fruit producing trees. Think about that. 35,000 fruit producing trees. Growing up, my father had a property. He planted fruit bearing trees. I grew up knowing about fruit bearing trees, so it's in my blood. When I hear about fruit producing trees, it just gets me going because you can eat straight from the tree. See, we all eat fruit from the supermarket, right? But when you grow a tree and then you see that tree bear fruit and you go and pick that fruit, wash it off, cut it up, forget that. Once you take it off the vine and wash it off, sometimes I don't wash it off, should, and as you bite into that fruit, it's something that changes you. It just changes you. Try it. And you'll come back to me and be like, well, Bond, you were correct. I hope that in your lifetime you get to do that. Where were we? Sorry, that hit me hard. Agriculture employs over 70% of the population in Rwanda. However, livelihoods are being threatened as soil erosion from years of unsustainable farming is jeopardizing crop yields. Steep slopes in the country also increase the likelihood of landslides, which damage farms, pollute water sources, and exacerbate deforestation. That's why promoting agroforestry is so crucial for this region. Planting trees that also serve an economic benefit, on top of their benefits to the environment, reduces the likelihood that farmers will cut down the trees of timber or firewood. With the income of food generated from these trees, communities are better able to afford healthcare, education, and quality nutrition, all while reducing soil erosion and contributing to improving the environment overall. I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready to make a greater impact in 2024? I'm ready. Okay. And I forgot to put our one tree planted down at the bottom of our eco entrepreneurs. So let me see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So this is where you become a partner. Okay. Right here. Businesses become a partner. You click that. Now, become a business partner. You put your first name, your last name, your company, organization name, and your email address. So for those who have already signed up for Eco Entrepreneurs, I've taken their name, their company name, and their email address, and I put it in here, and you automatically become a partner of One Tree Planted by becoming a partner, by becoming a member of Eco Entrepreneurs. Okay. Now, there are infinite ways to become a business partner. You plant trees for every product or service. Our one-for-one model allows your company to plant one tree for every product or service sold online or at point of sale. Our flexible team can work with you to find a model that seamlessly aligns with your goals and values. That's what we do at Eco Entrepreneurs. For everything we sell, dollar for dollar, dollar for dollar, literally dollar for dollar. You can be certain about that. Dollar for dollar, we plant 50% of our revenue goes into the earth. 50%. Now, who's doing that? Okay. I hope more businesses are doing that. That's our initiative. Employee gifting and matching programs. So empower your employees to contribute to a greener planet by offering them the opportunity to gift trees through bulk certificates or coupon codes, or double the impact of your employee contribution through grant matching. Now, what we do is we give away a tree to every new entrepreneur that joins Eco Entrepreneurs. Okay, so um, there is a category that we have set up for um, tree planting. But in your welcome email or in your welcome message, look in there. There's a gift of a tree in there. You click on it and you plant a tree in your business's name. All right. Make sure you do that. It's sitting there. All right. Um, Seasonal or limited edition campaigns. So launch a partnership with One Tree Planted to coincide with the release of an eco-conscious product or service, or align it with the celebration of our cherished seasonal holidays, including Treecember, Earth Month, and World Environment Day. Then we have contribute to your net zero goals. Trees are not only a symbol of sustainability, but a practical tool to capture carbon emissions and enhance your green credentials. See? Green credentials. I told you about companies having the credentials of the company going green. All right. As we work together, we'll explore a spectrum of options, ensuring your organization's journey towards net zero, which is not just efficient, but impactful. When we talk about the impact, we talked about the impact. One moment, guys. All right, and we are back. And now, welcome, welcome. We are looking at the brands that our tree planting partner has been working with: the Cotton Foundation, the Cotton On Foundation, Salesforce. We know Salesforce. Okay, that's a SaaS company. AstraZeneca, Hyundai. We know Hyundai. HSBC, Cat, Hendrix, Gin, Nikon, Toblerone, Origins, Acer. We know Acer. Alexa, Floridicana, the Pelican, Kedril. They work with that. So when you became a eco entrepreneur, you became a One Tree Planted business partner. Now, those who haven't become a business partner of One Tree Planted or received that in their emails, please DM me on school. Please DM me on Eco Entrepreneurs, and I'll send you and I'll sign you up. All right. All it is your name, your first name, your last name, your business organization, and your email address, and then click the next step. And literally, you'll have access to what all of eco entrepreneurs have access to: planting partners in 80 countries, 681 planting partners in 80 countries. We have boots on the ground. That means these aren't just people, these are actual organizations in 80 countries. We plant on every continent other than Antarctica. And you get a report. So it's not just, well, we just threw our money out there. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know. I didn't have my video on. It's not just that, oh, we threw our money out there. We hope that they planted the trees. No, 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 my friend. No, no, no. We go a step further. We go a step further. We allow the project to resonate with you. So they'll send it back to us. Okay. Once a project is complete, our monitoring, reporting, and verification team works closely with our reforestation partners to map and record their growing trees. Through a project report, we'll share the impact your donation has made on the overall forest health, biodiversity, and surrounding communities. We'll additionally supply you with important KPIs like acres reforested, wildlife species benefited, women involved, jobs supported, and more. So they'll tell you how many families got benefited. They'll tell you how many indigenous people involved. They'll tell you the job supported, the volunteers involved. They'll tell you the tree species planted for that region, because every region has a specific tree species that is indigenous to that land. Okay, hectares reforested. They'll tell you how many acres are reforested, how many wildlife species benefited from it, and they'll tell you the people benefited from training. So that's a great overview. I mean, wow. You also get support and resources. So upon donating as a business partner, you'll gain access to the business partner assets, like I said. From photos to videos to logos to press release templates to social assets ready to publish, we supply you with everything you need to help you market this exciting partnership. So everybody will know that your business is a green business. That is the pinnacle of marketing your business on Eco Entrepreneurs. So we take your business to another level, right? When we partnered with One Tree Planted, we wanted to help businesses go green. That was like one of our main focuses. Even though we went green, we was like, okay, well, how anybody else gonna learn about this? So our business is centered around exposing the partnership benefits of one tree planted. That's what our business is built around. Our core belief is to not only do good, but help others do good. Spread dawah. Help others do good. All right. We have a project portfolio. Dive into diverse project library, offering a wide array of landscapes and environmental impacts, from enhancing soil stability to supporting marginalized communities and agroforestry projects and rejuvenating regions devastated by wildfires. You'll find a multitude of impactful initiatives to choose from. We're a global force active in all 6 regions of the world: North America, Latin America, Africa, Asia, Europe, and Oceania. Okay. Now, how businesses are giving back. The Hendrix Amazonia Gin, 1 for 1. Hendrix limited release Amazonia Gin is more than, no, I don't drink, I'm sorry. For every bottle purchased, they plant a tree in Amazon rainforest, combining enjoyment with a commitment to environmental conservation. So good on them. What else do we have? I thought it was gonna spin. Oh yeah, it does spin. Domino's. Domino's put a sustainable cardboard recycling program. I remember that. With a spotlight on social media voting campaign. Customers were engaged by selecting projects that mattered to them, turning pizza orders into a menu of sustainability choices. Cirque du Soleil. Community engagement. Cirque du Soleil celebrated the opening of their latest show, Echo, in a unique way. They engaged the show's cast and crew to plant urban trees in Montreal and created seed paper inserts for the opening, combining art with nature on stage and speaking to their environmental efforts. Cotton On Foundation, point of sale. Cotton On Foundation's April initiative brought planting trees to the point of sale. Customers could contribute to the pledge of planting 1 million trees, and our pledge is to plant 1 trillion trees, actually. That's million, billion, trillion. We want to go, we want a million millions. That's our goal. So including all of the companies that we have helped get on as a partner at One Tree Planted. So it's not just us planting 1 trillion trees. We know in the law of multitude, okay, multiplicity. Planting 1 million trees through their purchases or donations, making shopping more meaningful and our planet greener. ASICS. Did you know ASICS has a cross-channel campaign? They went the extra mile to make running more meaningful. They planted a tree for every shoe purchased through the road-tested program, creating running challenges using a Runkeeper app and united runners for the reforestation at the World Athletic Championships, turning every run into a stride towards a more sustainable world. You see how corporations are doing this? Okay. Busch Light, Earth Month campaign. During Earth Month, Busch Light delivered a refreshing message with "You can't drink beer in space." They donated to One Tree Planted for every case sold in April, turning sips into a meaningful contribution to the planet. Okay. Coldplay, 1 for 1. Coldplay's music of the Spheres World Tour isn't just about music. It's about harmony with nature. They committed to planting 8 million trees, 1 for each ticket sold, ensuring that every concert goer was not only treated with great music, but also became a part of a global reforestation effort. Look at that. Starbucks. Didn't I say Starbucks? I was going to contact them. Guess they're already in here. Rewards program. Starbucks turned reforestation into a gamified experience during Earth Month. Customers actively participated in deciding where trees would be planted through their loyalty rewards program, making every coffee break a strategic move for a greener world. So when we create eco corporates, trust me, these testimonials, these ways that businesses are giving back, these corporations, I'm putting it in there. Okay. I'm packing that letter tight, full of these, okay? Because corporations don't want to get on if they're the first one. I mean, these corporations did because they understood the change, but social proof is even necessary at a corporate level. So these are their peers, all right? And Volvo, last but not least, they test drive for trees. So Volvo's Recharge Thursday initiative was an invitation to test drive their plug-in hybrid or electric vehicles. Each test drive resulted in the planting of 5 trees through one tree planted, turning a test drive into a green experience that helped the environment. So key. Huh. And we can go on and on and on and on and on into so many different corporations. And we just passed 8 o'clock, guys. We said we was gonna cut it off on 8 o'clock, so I will. But yeah, so many different corporations will be impacted by this because why? They see the social proof and they want to see, well, how is my corporation going to benefit from this? So I'm going to strategically come up with a way that they can give back through thanks Wells, through looking at their company, seeing how their company operates, assessing their strengths, assessing their weaknesses, assessing their business processes, assessing their geolocation, understanding the business as a whole, understanding their metrics. I'm gonna go deep on each business that I invite to eco corporates. I'm not just gonna say, hey, come join eco corporates. No, 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 my friend. I got that from sorry. I got that from Ty Lopez. He says, no, 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 my friend. um, Ty, you crazy, man. I'm gonna go deeper. And I've learned this from my training at Go Cloud Careers with Michael Gibbs. He taught me how to learn, ask questions, do my research about a company, about the business processes, about how the business works, about who their clients are, about their past, about their present, learn about their future initiatives, where they want to go, where they're going to be in 10 years. All for their technology to be efficient and effective. I've learned how to do that. So now I'm going to take it to a sustainability level. And this is my way of making sure that nothing, no rock unturned, nothing seeps through the cracks, and time isn't wasted. So I'm going to do the precursor work to make sure that these initiatives get off the ground in these corporations. And I'll give you one key element. Back in 2017, I saw that Uber Eats was not in Wilmington, North Carolina. I texted my brothers. I said, "Hey, get on the Uber Eats in North Carolina." I was in Jersey as an Uber Eats driver, Uber Eats bicycle rider. I was one of their first bicycle riders. Right, did 500 deliveries in Uber Eats on a bike, and it was a lot of working out. Thank you. I texted my brothers, said, "Hey, get on." They said, "We can't get on. It's pending." Why? Because Uber Eats isn't in Wilmington. I said, "Hold on, I'm on my way." Came down to North Carolina, walked into 75 different restaurants, talked to general managers, and told them about Uber Eats. Asked them what their selection of food was, and so on and so on. I asked them some questions. 3 weeks later, Uber Eats showed up in Wilmington, North Carolina. That was Allahu Akbar. That was a blessing in disguise for me. Not only did it drive growth in Wilmington, North Carolina, provide jobs, and pave the way for DoorDash to come into Wilmington, for Instacart to come into Wilmington. But Uber, they acquired they acquired Postmates thereafter, because Postmates was already in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I wanted to make sure that there was something necessary, not only in one region of America. I feel like a politician. No, I'm not. But in more than one region, not just in urban areas, but not just in suburban areas, but rural areas. We're the last to get everything. And I say we because I grew up in the South. We're the last to get everything. But corporations, and I always used to think that corporations were the problem. They're not the problem. They're not the problem. And I used to think that. But I've turned my heart 1,000%. Why? Because, God turned my heart. Because I see it's just it's a people thing and it's a numbers thing. You're not gonna go where there's no money. You're not gonna go where there's no people. There's less people per capita in the country. We call it a country, but it's the rural areas. It's so far apart. You can't walk, can't ride a bike. You need a car. Okay. But where does all of America get their nutrition from? Where does all of America get their biodiversity? It's the country. It's those rural areas. But those rural areas deserve everything the cities get. The high-speed internet. I don't care if we have to drop it from the cloud in a hot air balloon that floats above the stratosphere. Okay, to keep internet dispersed amongst rural areas. Oh, technology gets deep. I love it. I'm gonna work with you. I know you know cloud. It's in Wilmington, North Carolina. Cloudwise. I'm gonna work with you. We're gonna expand to Pender County. Don't you worry. I got an initiative. I'm gonna talk to the mayor down in Burgaw. Okay, Olivia Dawson. Okay, so where am I? I've become what I consider a corporate expansion expert. I see how corporations flow into the rural areas. Yeah, mom and pop shops close down, but they don't have to close down. They can go online. You don't have to close down. Close up shop because Walmart came into town. No. Thank you. They don't have to close up shop. And I think that they thought they needed to close up shop because Walmart was such competition. But what Walmart doesn't know or didn't know back then was to incorporate the mom and pop shop. They've done that now. You can take your brand and put it on Walmart shelves. Good job, Walmart. You understood the mom and pop initiative to keep the community sustainable, keep jobs, keep the community close knit, tight. Trust was there. Trust. You need trust to build a community. So, with that being said, I've learned a lot about and rapport, correct. I've learned a lot about why businesses thrive in the city, but also why corporations thrive more in the country, because now they bring a whole plethora of jobs. They bring a whole plethora of products locally that were globally sourced. They bring it to the rural areas that didn't have access. They were a little displaced away from the access of the city. I get it. But also, what we learn from how corporations come into the rural areas is they're not all bad. They make an impact. They make a positive change. But I see how they flow in, and I want to assist them with doing what the country has been doing for years. Giving the biodiversity back to the world through reforestation efforts. Because for every tree we cut down, we plant trees. I don't know how many trees we plant every time we cut down a tree, but we do plant trees. I've seen trees cut down, and they don't cut down the entire forest. They leave a line of trees in the front, and in the back, they're cutting down trees, but they're also replanting trees. Okay? And we need to do much, much more. Much, much more. So, and I just wanted to note that we need more of that. Yes, correct. Because cutting down trees, making room for warehouses, making room for other organizations and parking lots and malls and stuff. That's really been a thing. I seen this movie. What's the name of it? It's a cartoon, Fern Gully. I was a Fern Gully fanatic, still am. But I've learned that every corporation is in hexes, right? If they learn, we need a cap to all that expansion. We have to respect nature when it starts to impact our ecosystem. Correct. So they need to learn. A lot of corporations have learned and have initiated green initiatives, but are they laser focused on just where they are, or are they laser focused? Or are they just putting their efforts out there and hoping that it'll benefit generically? Okay, I don't know where they are. So when I go into these corporations, I'm going to learn about their initiatives already, and then see how to properly align a sustainability effort to their already ongoing initiatives to boost their efficiency in becoming carbon neutral, becoming energy net zero, and becoming a reforestation, forest friendly, tree friendly. Okay, because we all need to breathe, and planting a tree does not just give us life, but gives our children's children oxygen. We're thinking 300 years into the future. We're time travelers, guys. Okay, let's make that happen. Because trees stay around for a long time if you don't cut them down. All they need is sunlight and rain. They don't require any food. They don't require any, trees are resilient. They go through thunderstorms. They go through tornadoes. They go through hurricanes. They go through climate change. They go through, I wouldn't say eons, but there is a tree out there that is very, very old. I think it's almost an eon old. Hold on. Oldest. Oh yeah, no. We're gonna use our environmentally friendly theme, okay, on Microsoft Edge by Honeydew Development. All right, download that, guys. Just wanted to let you know right here. See that? Boom, Honeydew Development business tabs. Install that, okay? It'll beautify your theme. Yeah, it'll beautify your browser. It'll keep you very cool, calm, and collected with 100 different uh, inspirational quotes at the top. You can look, you can search Google, you can search Bing, right? All in one place. While every single time you open up a new tab, you get a new background. You get peace in your heart. It reminds you of sustainability. We only do nature. Sometimes we do digital art, but if we do nature, the background, reminding you sustainability efforts, reminding you, keeping it in the forefront of your mind that the earth is green and expansive. God's earth is green. God's earth is expansive. Okay. And at the bottom, you're introduced to 9 new companies. 9 new companies that you never heard of, or you might have heard of, but most of them are nonprofits. So fear not. All of your dollars are tax deductible. 100%. All right. And you know that anything you spend in advertisement and in nonprofits, you write a tax write-off. Okay. Help the world and write it off in your taxes. Okay. There used to be trees that last thousands easily, but we are not going to get into all of that. Mother trees with bases like a mile wide, they stretched so wide that they were only a few hundred to a few thousand on the planet. Correct. And now they are mesas, as you can see right here. Mesas. See that? They call them plateaus, but they are trees. And we know this. This is not a hoax. These are not just mountains. These are petrified prehistoric trees. They are not mountains. They are stumps. Correct. And we've learned that they didn't just pop up out of nowhere, okay? They were cut down. They were cut down. That's why they are perfectly across. They were cut down. And you can tell that they were trees because of the molecular structure of a tree is hexagonal. Has 6 sides. The cell structure of a tree is hexagonal. The plant cell versus the animal cell. You've learned this in biology. I took honors biology in high school, honors biology 1 and 2. That's just my thing. And when this pairs up to what I know about biology and the plant cell, that you can see the shedding of the bark in a hexagonal pattern. When you look at the base of these mesas, watch. And it was like, oh. Now, and this is the one that I was looking at already, right here. That one. Do you see that? Is this not a prehistoric tree? Is that not a tree? Take a close look. 1 second. Look at the hexagonal pattern. This is how trees grow. Now, let's take a look at a tree. Do you see the pattern? Excuse me. Right here. See that pattern? Is an xylem structure. I'm gonna click it. See how it comes up from the bottom there? That is what you are seeing. As it grows tall, You see that here. It is not to be mistaken. Okay? Trees were bigger. We have done the earth a disservice over eons and eons. And I want to do the earth a service once again. I really wish we could revitalize and reinvigorate these trees for them to grow once again, but they are stone at this point. But I do know that God gives life to an earth that was once dead. He'll have the rain clouds send over a barren land and produce fruit and growth where there was none. He brings the dead out of the living. He causes you to die. We all die. But he also brings the living out of the dead. Therefore, he revitalizes the earth. See, I know this from the Quran. So from a Quranic standpoint, just like people have a biblical standpoint, from the Quranic standpoint, I see that reforestation efforts, we're doing God's work. We are doing God's work. Excuse me, we're not doing God's work. God does God's work. We're doing God's will. There we go. We're doing God's will. We're supposed to protect this planet. So let's do our job and not just make money. Let's make this earth as it should be. And we can do it. Entrepreneurs and corporations alike. Let's stand together. All right now. Have a great day, Wells. And check him out on I'm talking to Wells. He is a great guy. Let me show you his eco entrepreneurs. All right. This is him right here. Members. He just joined us, Mr. Know-It-All Hub. All right. Very, 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 very interesting and upcoming community. And we're going to be hold on. Yeah. So an icebreaker challenge. He came in and he said, "Hi, I'm Welbin A. Salam. I just turned 34 years old on October 6th. I'm from North Carolina, and I wear many hats. Marketing, health, and wellness, influencer, author, actor, and business consultant, just to name a few. If there's something broken, I usually can fix it. Whether it's a business, project, or personal challenge, my passion is helping others. And there's nothing more fulfilling than seeing people happier and more successful after working with me. I've been honing my skills intensely since about 2018, so about 6 years now, and I'm always excited to take on new opportunities. So I also dabble in the stock market, real estate, cybersecurity, and do sponsorships with companies online. I'm super happy to be a part of the Eco Entrepreneurs community, and I can't wait to connect, collaborate, and support everyone here. Let's make things happen together. Looking forward to getting to know you all. Great job. That's I'm putting a like on that. Somebody already liked it and everything. Coach Rob liked it. All right, cool. I'm gonna reply to that. Wow. Okay. I didn't even get to read that. He jumped in there. Okay. Have you tried box breathing yet? Any kind of deep breathing helps you, but when performed on a serious level, it helps with anxiety, depression, mental focus, aids sleep, improves posture, strengthens lung function, lowers blood pressure, and the overall health of the body. Great for the abdominal when done in a certain way as well. Yes, yes. Open that third eye. And Coach Rob said breathing exercises are so underrated and important in my opinion. That's right. That's right. We give a like to all of those. Cool beans. All right. Yeah, I didn't even jumping up in here. You know, discussion's going. So we got our Going Green tips, Eco Partners. We didn't publish anything in there. Are we doing something for Eco? We're doing something for yeah, we're gonna do something for yeah, we're gonna write something in there. You got too many tabs open, guys. So, but anyhow, yeah, we're going to show people how to partner with One Tree Planet. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna toss this onto no, not gonna do it that way. You know what? We'll just put it in a free class. Okay. And we'll just say partnering with one or why we partner with One Tree Planted. There we are. Tells why I'll update this later. Why we partner with One Tree Planted. It's open. Gonna add this new page, edit that. And this is how you really start your classrooms. Why we partner with One Tree Planted. Okay. And then boom. All right. Everything's in there. Wonder where these images are. Let's see. Sweet deal. Wonder why these didn't show up. But it's okay. Working with brands like, oh, these are just the brands. So we don't need to put those in there. We can just, yeah, we can say which brands they are. I need to move this out of the way. But yeah, let's wrap this up and we will see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Yes, yes.